Like me, Gabrielle Carter loves to share food stories from family and friends. Gabby is passionate about sharing culture through food, and when it comes to egg recipes, she is sharing an updated classic that is elegant and easy. My friend, I am so happy to be with you today.
Yes, thank you for coming over.
Okay, I hear we're pickling eggs, which is one of my favorite things in the world. Is that true?
Yes, we are pickling eggs, but we are not doing like the traditional pickled eggs. We are using hibiscus flowers.
Oh.
But then we're gonna use our pickled eggs to make deviled eggs.
So tell me how we got to this point.
Okay, so this is just water and hibiscus flowers.
And these are the hibiscus. I love that. It smells like fruit.
It's so good, it's so fruity.
And so this is gonna be both your color and the base of flavor, right?
Mm-hmm. We have like a cup of water in here with the flowers. We're bringing them up to a boil. We could actually bring this down maybe to a
There we
simmer
go.
now.
Yeah, it just chills down. And then your vinegar. I love that you've got both the vinegar and the sugar. So this is going to be like an agrodolce, like a sweet and tangy thing, right?
Exactly. Then we'll put in our
pickles. You know, I put pickle and spices in so many things. I think they're an undervalued thing on the spice aisle.
Without a doubt. I mean, like all the goodness. Bay leaves are like one of my favorite things in the world.
Speaking of bay leaves,
can
I go ahead?
Yes.
All right.
And I'll go ahead and put the sugar in so we can get that dissolved.
And then salt and pepper, of course.
Salt and pepper.
Hand you the pepper.
Thank you.
And may I drop these in? Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead and drop those in.
Okay.
That's so pretty.
That will be beautiful in the jar. And then I see ice. Now let me make a guess on this. I bet that you need to dilute this brine a little bit to balance everything. And I bet you use ice because it cools it down quick. Am I guessing correctly?
Oh my God, yes.
Okay.
This is why you're Sheri Castle.
That's another beauty of ice, is it quick cools things. And to me, they peel cleaner. Have you found that to be true?
Oh yeah, because I've torn up some eggs in my past.
Oh yeah. So we're just gonna stir this until the ice dissolves.
Right.
And then this just, I mean, I can smell everything. Is that a good way of knowing when it's ready, is when you can smell all the good stuff in there?
Well, I learned from my Uncle Andrew, actually taste everything. So we'll know, because honestly, that sugar too, I eyeball that sugar. Okay, yes.
So, but right now we're gonna pour it in a jar, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're gonna get this in our jar.
Okay.
So I put the brine in first because I want to make sure that my eggs aren't touching each other when I pour my brine over.
And why is that? I don't know this trick.
If they're touching and they've been sitting, the color won't saturate those pieces that are touching.
That tip.
And you'll have a bunch more dimples and like discoloration. And then we're gonna put our eggs in.
Okay. Do we say anything at this point like, have a good day, bon voyage, you know?
We love you.
We love you.
You're precious.
Thanks for your service.
Yeah, exactly.
So you just put them in your pretty jar.
Put them in the jar.
And then seal them up. And what's the minimum amount of time that these need to spend in their brine?
Overnight.
Oh, really? Okay.
Overnight.
And then up to a week or two?
I would say they just get better. Yeah, I would say a week.
Okay.
2 weeks, you're gonna really start to see the color working its way to the middle.
That's gonna be so beautiful.
The ones that I brought some.
Oh, good. Look at that. Oh, they're so pretty. You could take that straight to the table. We're now gonna take the best pickled eggs in the world and make the best deviled eggs in the world.
You better stop it.
Let's do it. Just fish those babies out of there.
These have been in here overnight.
Look at the color.
The color's really beautiful.
Oh my gosh, they look like jewels. They really do. That's amazing.
Yes.
I would never have guessed that hibiscus would give that intensity of color. Can I move this out of your way? Are we good to go?
That to the side.
All right. All right. So if we're making deviled eggs, do we start out like normal, just cutting them in half? And let's see how this is going to look. Oh, it's like ombre. Look at that. That rim of the purple and then the white. That is gorgeous. May I help you put yolks in? Are we just popping the yolks out?
We're just gonna pop the yolks.
And then I'm gonna put the whites over here. So we've got our little whites, we've got our yolks out here. And what do we have here?
We have some Dijon mustard, some sweet relish, some hot sauce.
Always hot sauce.
Always hot sauce. And then this is what makes these eggs a little special too, is the Calabrian chili.
That's putting the devilly pepper in the deviled eggs.
You know, it really puts the devil right in them.
Because, you know, I love that you've got all these things because I think that there are a million valid ways to make deviled eggs, but the one thing is they cannot be bland.
Hot sauce.
And you know what? That's adding vinegar and pepper. I love hot sauce and deviled eggs. A little salt and pepper.
Got a little salt and pepper.
I can't wait to see what you think of putting the mayonnaise in last. If you think that that is an improvement or if I need to be perpetually reformed and never do it again. That is so beautiful.
That looks great.
And now a little chili. Did you say that was your final?
And then a little Calabrian chili.
Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. All right, are we ready to fill these babies?
I think we are ready.
That is so pretty. I love that chili oil, how it's draping down the side here.
Such a pretty tray.
Are you a paprika duster, yay or no?
I am a paprika duster.
All right. I love that you're using smoked paprika. That last little layer of flavor of those chilies, that is so good. Love that. That is so beautiful.
Always thinking about serving.
Always thinking about serving. Because although people will eat them straight out of that plastic thing.
Oh, honey, I will eat them right off of whatever you give them to me in.
Well, I think it's time to taste one.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. 1, 2, 3. Here, friend.
Ting.
Ting. Oh my goodness. There are 1,000 things going on, but they all get along. And nobody's gonna not know this is a deviled egg. You didn't, you know, it stayed true to the core, but it's interesting. Okay, do we get to cook together again sometime?
Yes, please.
I love it. But for right now, we're just gonna stand here and eat eggs, right?
Oh, let's eat eggs.
Okay, because as we know, no matter how many there are, there's not too many.